Female supporting partner, The Little Wolf and the Little Demon's Immortal Cultivation Road. Chapter 1. Coming through the book. Lin Su opened his eyes and found himself in a verdant bamboo forest, with melodious birdsong in his ears. This is... where? She sat up suddenly, only to find that she had entered the novel of cultivating immortals that she had been chasing recently, and the worst thing was that she was dressed as a vicious female supporting character with a miserable ending in the book. Lin Su's heart chuckled. According to the original work, not only was she ruined, but she was finally frozen in the Valley of 10,000 Demons and could not be reborn forever. Humph, cannon fodder is cannon fodder? It's not good, I must not follow the old path of the original owner. Lin Su secretly made up his mind. The little wolf jumped over and rubbed her hand with his nose, his eyes shining with loyalty. This is the only loyal dog wolf she is familiar with. Lin Su smiled. Okay, let's change our lives together. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 2. The Loyal Dog, Little Wolf and the Little Demon. Meng Meng. Lin Su explored along the bamboo forest and soon found a translucent, furry little demon squatting by the stream drinking water. The little demon looked at her with white eyes, her pointed little ears trembling slightly, and her voice was as thin as fireflies. Miss Human, you. Are you here to catch me? Lin Su shook his head. No, I'm not here to catch you. My name is Lin Su, and I want to be friends with you. The little demon wondered for half a second, then jumped up. Is it really okay? My name is Little Sugar, and I want to have a friend. Lin Su smiled and touched Xiao Tang's little head. That's good. From today onwards, you are also my partner. The loyal dog Little Wolf sat aside, his tail wagging like a small fan, as if to show approval. From then on, Lin Su took the Little Wolf and the Little Sugar to explore the secrets of this immortal cultivation world while cultivating. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 3. Entering the immortal realm for the first time. Lin Su, Xiao Lang, and Xiao Tang walked out of the bamboo forest and came to the border of the immortal cultivation sect. Surrounded by high mountains here, the fairy mist is ethereal, like a picture. She secretly made up her mind in her heart, no matter what the fate of the original owner is, she will live a wonderful life here, even surpassing everything of the original owner. Little Sugar jumped on her shoulder. Miss Human, what are you capable of? Lin Su touched Xiao Tang. Excellent qualifications, coupled with our efforts, we will definitely be able to become immortals. At this moment, a young man in white fell from the sky, his eyes as sharp as a knife. He was the male protagonist of the book. He would have treated her coldly, but now he was curious because of her differences. The young man in white frowned. Are you Lin Su? The name is unfamiliar. Lin Su stood up and smiled slightly. Strangeness is a good thing. Get to know me again. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 4. The First Test of Cultivation. Lin Su was included as an outer disciple by the sect, and she began to seriously practice spiritual energy and meditate. The loyal dog Little Wolf guards every day, and Xiao Tang makes trouble and surprises like a small assist. One day, when she was practicing, she accidentally touched a spiritual grass that emitted a shimmering light, and her spiritual power instantly skyrocketed, and her cultivation improved by leaps and bounds. Little Sugar, Little Wolf, look! Lin Su shouted happily, the light in his hand flashed. Xiao Tang exclaimed, Miss Human, you are so amazing. The little wolf roared twice, as if to say, my master is the strongest. At this moment, Lin Su understood that the first step to change his destiny had been taken. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 5. The First Test Canyon Trial. The sect held a newcomer trial, and Lin Su entered the canyon with other disciples. The canyon was filled with demonic energy, and all kinds of strange monsters appeared. A three-headed tiger demon suddenly appeared and pounced on Lin Su. The little wolf pounced on it without hesitation, biting the tiger demon's hind legs, and Xiao Tang also spewed out a ball of light to shake the tiger demon back. Lin Su concentrated his spiritual power, a lightsaber appeared in his hand, and he slashed the tiger demon back. She took a deep breath and said to herself secretly, the original owner is afraid of the trial to death, but I want to use it to prove that I can live a wonderful life. In the depths of the canyon, a mysterious light flashed, and an old man appeared, his eyes like a torch. You. The qualifications are excellent and should not be underestimated. Lin Su's heart was shocked and she smiled. It seems that my road to defying the sky has just begun. underscore 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 un. Chapter 6 Adventures and Magic Weapons. Lin Su obtained a lost ancient scroll in the canyon, which recorded a strange magic weapon that could strengthen spiritual power and prolong life. Xiao Tang jumped up excitedly, Miss Human, this baby seems to be very powerful. The little wolf squatted next to him, his eyes vigilantly scanning around. Be careful, don't be targeted. Lin Su nodded, accepted the ancient scroll, and secretly vowed, I will rely on my own strength to change the tragic fate of the original owner and live the most wonderful life. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 7 Growth and Breakthrough. As the days passed, Lin Su's cultivation level steadily improved, and her spiritual power was full, and even Little Wolf and Little Sugar evolved stronger abilities under her guidance. During a certain cultivation, she broke through the primordial infancy, and the entire sect disciples were shocked, and people who originally looked at her unpleasantly began to reevaluate her. The young man in white appeared again, with surprise and admiration in his eyes. I didn't expect that, you really did it. Lin Su smiled slightly, on the road to becoming an immortal, who says that a female supporting role can't defy fate. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 8 The Trial of the Grotto Heaven Blessed Land. Lin Su, Little Wolf, and Xiao Tang entered the Grotto Heaven Blessed Land together, where there were strange flowers and plants, groups of demons, and even mysterious illusions. Holding a lightsaber in her hand, her spiritual power was like a tide, leading the Little Wolf and Sugar through various dangers, and every challenge took her cultivation and mind to a higher level. Xiao Tang screamed next to him, Miss Human, it seems that we are filming a Xianxia blockbuster. Lin Su smiled, this is my life script, but I want to make it up myself. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 9 The Peak Road to Change Destiny. Lin Su finally broke through the Mahayana period, full of spiritual power, and even the elders of the sect lamented her talent and perseverance. She stood at the peak, looking down at the world, and her heart was calm. The once tragic fate has long been replaced by her own efforts. The loyal dog Little Wolf squatted at his feet, and Xiao Tang jumped on his shoulders like a coquettish, Miss Human, you are really the most powerful female supporting actress. Lin Su smiled, holding a lightsaber in his hand, his eyes like stars. From today onwards, I am no longer the vicious female partner in the book, but the master of my own life. Chapter 10 The Deepest Part of the Grotto Heaven Blessed Land. Lin Su took the Little Wolf and the Little Sugar and stepped into the deepest part of the Grotto Heaven Blessed Land. The peaks here are suspended, the clouds are misty, and there is a faint light in the air, like a fairyland. Be careful, there is an illusion here. Xiao Tang whispered a reminder, its tail glowed slightly, full of alertness. Lin Su nodded, his hands were sealed, and his eyes were focused. The surrounding trees began to fluoresce, and suddenly a three-headed giant wolf burst out of the mist, each head glaring angrily, showing sharp teeth. Little Wolf, protect me in front of me. Lin Su shouted, and the Little Wolf immediately jumped in front of her, his hair stood on end, and he let out a low roar. Xiao Tang spewed out a ball of light and hit the giant wolf, but it was divided into 3 streams of light and shadow, dispersing the attack. Lin Su calmly used the newly learned technique, and the lightsaber turned into 10,000 sword shadows, instantly shaking the 3 giant wolves back. Lin Su's breathing was slightly rapid, but his eyes were firm. This is just the beginning, I want to prove myself and become an immortal from the female partner. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 11 Mysterious Ancient Temples and Treasures. In the center of Grotto Heaven Blessed Land, they found an ancient hall with intricate rune patterns carved on the hall door, emitting ancient light. Lin Su carefully pushed the door open, and a shining crystal core was placed in the center of the hall, with countless runes floating around it. She felt a familiar spiritual power vibration, and her heart was secretly excited. This is it the core treasure of the Grotto Heaven? Lin Su stretched out her hand to touch it, the crystal core instantly integrated into her spiritual power, the spiritual power increased several times, the primordial spirit was as clear as water, and even felt the aura of the surrounding demons. Xiao Tang jumped excitedly, Miss Human, you are too strong. The little wolf squatted on the ground, alert to her surroundings, as if protecting everything she had. Lin Su touched its head, let's get stronger together, no one can stop us. underscore 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 un. Chapter 12 The Great Demon Trial and Breakthrough. Suddenly, the air in the grotto heaven blessed land vibrated, and a voice echoed around, those who dare to break into this land need to pass the trial. A huge nine-tailed spirit fox fell from the sky, each tail had a dazzling light, and the demonic aura on its body was as turbulent as a tide. Lin Su's heart was shocked, but he didn't flinch. Little wolf, little sugar, this time we will go all out. The little wolf and the little sugar exerted their strength at the same time, echoing back and forth. Lin Su used his spiritual power, and the sword shadow was like water, skillfully defusing the nine-tailed spirit fox's attack. After dozens of rounds of fierce battles, Lin Su finally broke through the Mahayana period, and his spiritual power was as full as the sea, and even the nine-tailed spirit fox had to bow his head in approval. The nine-tailed spirit fox turned into light and shadow and said in a low voice, "Human girl, you have extraordinary qualifications, and the future is promising." Lin Su took a deep breath and smiled, "From today onwards, I am no longer the female partner in the book, but the master of my own life." Underscore 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 un. Chapter 13 Spirit Beast Upgrade and Partner Growth. After breaking through, the little wolf's hair was dyed with golden light, and its aura was strong enough to deter the little demons. Xiao Tang also evolved into a little fox form, with an extra flashing tail on its tail, greatly increasing its spiritual power. Lin Su looked at them and sighed in his heart, "I originally thought I was alone, but with you, I am not afraid of anything." The little wolf roared lowly, as if to say, "Master, I will always protect you." Little Sugar jumped on her shoulder, swept her tail, and scattered a light spot, "Miss Human, we want to become stronger." The three of them formed the strongest team and began to explore the deeper secrets of the grotto heaven blessed land. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 14 The Secret Realm of the Cave Heaven and the Bizarre Scenery. In the depths of the grotto heaven blessed land, Lin Su found a floating river. The fish scales in the river were shining with colorful light, and each fish twinkled like small stars. "Here. It's so strange." Lin Su stretched out her hand to touch the water, and the river water flowed into her palm like liquid light crystals, and her spiritual power increased again. Xiao Tang jumped into the water, stirring up a wave of light, and the surrounding illusion began to change. A rainbow bridge appeared in the sky, and small floating islands floated in the air, each with strange plants. Lin Su laughed out loud, "I was originally a cannon fodder female partner, but now I can stand in such a world, this is really fantastic." The little wolf squatted at her feet, his tail raised, as if praising her. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 15 The Pinnacle of Changing Destiny. After a series of cultivations and trials, Lin Su's strength far exceeded the fate of the female supporting character in the original book. She learned to control spiritual energy, manipulate magic weapons, and even communicate with the demons of the grotto heaven blessed land. The elders of the sect and the disciples of the same sect looked sideways one after another, and the male protagonist in white couldn't help but approach with admiration in his eyes. "I didn't expect you to come this far." Lin Su smiled slightly, on the road to becoming an immortal, who says that a female supporting role can't defy fate. The loyal dog Little Wolf squatted at her feet, the little demon Xiao Tang jumped on her shoulder, the three of them formed the strongest lineup. Everyone looked at her, and they all understood in their hearts that this original cannon fodder female supporting role had become a legend in the immortal cultivation world. Chapter 16 The Decisive Battle of the Grotto Heaven Blessed Land. Lin Su stepped on the peak of the Grotto Heaven Blessed Land, with the little wolf and the little sugar behind him. Ahead, a curtain of light flickered uncertainly, like an entrance to an unknown world. "Be careful, the spiritual power here fluctuates extremely strongly." Xiao Tang reminded that his ears were erected high. Lin Su nodded, "Let's go together, no matter what is in front of us, we must break through it." Inside the light curtain, a demon venerable who had been sealed for 1,000 years appeared. His aura was like a landslide and tsunami, instantly oppressing the entire grotto heaven. Lin Su clenched his lightsaber, and his spiritual power gushed out like a tide. "Little wolf, little sugar, this time, we will go all out." The three of them joined forces, and the lightsaber, spiritual light and magic weapon were fired in unison, and a fierce duel with the demon venerable was launched. The little wolf's roar shook the air, Xiao Tang's ball of light exploded like stars, and Lin Su dodged and counterattacked with amazing agility, finally sealing the demon back into the light curtain. The grotto heaven returned to tranquility. Lin Su gasped heavily, but his eyes were firm. "This time, I succeeded, I took control of my own destiny. Chapter 17, Spiritual Beast Evolution in Cave Heaven Treasures. After the decisive battle, a strange light appeared in the grotto Heaven Blessed Land. The little wolf's fur color was dyed silver white, and his spiritual power increased greatly, while Xiao Tang's tail became more crystal clear, and he could control higher level spells. Lin Su smiled. You have also evolved, it's great, let's become stronger together. She found that there were ancient treasures hidden in the depths of the grotto heaven, various spiritual herbs, spirit stones, and magic weapons were scattered around, which were rare treasures in the immortal cultivation world. Lin Su took the treasure into his pocket and secretly planned in his heart, relying on these, I can break through to a higher realm and help more weak demon spirits. Chapter 18 Returning to the Sect and Consolidating Reputation. Lin Su returned to the sect with the little wolf and the little sugar, and the treasures and spirit beast aura behind him shocked the audience. The sect elder exclaimed, I didn't expect the outer disciples to break through the grotto Heaven Blessed Land and defeat the demon venerable. Lin Su smiled slightly, I have walked this road step by step, which is both cultivation and growth. Since then, her reputation in the sect has been increasingly solidified, and her disciples, who once looked down on her, began to admire her strength and wisdom. The male protagonist in white also approached, with approval in his eyes, you have really changed yourself and the rules of this world. Lin Su smiled faintly, I am never afraid of challenges, nor am I afraid of fate. Chapter 19 Crossing the Peak and the First Exploration of the Immortal Realm. Lin Su's spiritual power broke through again, reaching the realm of crossing the tribulation, and he could feel the breath of the heavenly tribulation. This is the final test. Xiao Tang said excitedly and nervously. The little wolf roared, warning of potential dangers around him. Lin Su stood in the clouds, looking up at the thunder in the sky, feeling the coercion of the heavenly tribulation. Both spiritual power and mind were tested, but she was unwavering. I am no longer a female partner, I am the master of my own destiny. Thunder bombarded, she used her lightsaber to guide her spiritual power, breaking through the shackles of the heavenly tribulation, and finally successfully crossed the tribulation. The immortal aura lingered throughout her body, and the entire grotto Heaven Blessed Land shook. Little Wolf and Little Sugar stood beside her, their tails and ears shining, as if celebrating her. Chapter 20 The Ending, Control Your Destiny. After successfully crossing the tribulation, Lin Su officially became the master of the grotto Heaven Blessed Land. Her name spread in the immortal cultivation world, no longer the tragic female supporting character in the book, but the pinnacle existence admired by countless disciples. She stood side by side with Little Wolf and Little Sugar, guarding the tranquility of the grotto Heaven Blessed Land, and continued to explore the higher level of immortal cultivation mysteries. Sect disciples, demon spirits, and even human race monks all came to ask her for advice. Lin Su smiled lightly, fate is not a written script, but the result of one's own creation little by little. The male protagonist in white walked up to her with a soft expression, you really did it, I always believed that you could change everything. Lin Su shook his hand lightly, his eyes like stars, from today onwards, we will control our destiny together. Postscript. Lin Su's story tells us that even if she is a cannon fodder female supporting character in the book, as long as she has courage and wisdom, she can change her life against the sky. The loyal dog Little Wolf and the little demon Little Sugar are proof of her companionship all the way, and the power of friendship and partners has achieved her most glorious path to immortal cultivation. The bizarre grotto Heaven Blessed Land, the fierce demon venerable decisive battle, and the heavenly tribulation test were all the ladders for her growth. From the tragic female supporting role to the peak of immortal cultivation, her life is no longer bound by books, but a glorious chapter written by herself.